morning, everybody. I'm Casey Stone with Clear Story Design. Can you tell that I've had the crud? If you're following at home, that's the second time this summer. So a ton has happened. I've been getting pictures, I've been getting videos from the crew, but I've been staying away. I can't wait to go in and see. They have started tiling the downstairs bathroom, the hall bath. I can't wait for us to see it. It's my understanding that the floor is already done and they are rocking and rolling with the shower. So let's go see. Also, Jesus has been doing all kind of stuff. I can't wait. All right, first things first, let's go check out the bathroom. So you can see the floor is down. It's just a mosaic. I love a mosaic. It's awesome. And then we've already got lots of tile done on the shower. We've got this one last wall, and then of course we got to do the inside of this wall, but this is looking so good. And they have knocked this out in the last couple days. All right, so I saw pictures, but oh my gosh, the tub. That looks so good. This looks great. So the tub drops in, and then we will cut countertop all the way around this. And then, of course, Jesus is going to make the front of that look amazing. Oh, this looks so good. So this is just sitting in place because we've got to get Bob out here to hook up the drain and everything before we put it in. But you remember a long time ago, we were mapping all this out, and we've got the plumbing right there in the center. Here's our valve. This looks awesome. Okay, let's go upstairs. All right, we're scooting upstairs. They have not started tiling up there, but they did get the Durock down. So this room's been cleaned up a little bit. It's dark in here. The Durock is down. They've already started on that shower pan. That looks great. We've got that threshold all the way around. Durock all the way up. So as soon as they finish downstairs, whoopsie, they can move up here. Look what else arrived. The kitchen cabinets are all here. They are, they're all here. They're taking up lots of space. We already got a few in place. This is where the built-in ovens go. So you can see this big piece. I really like this door. It's just a little bit different than a traditional shaker. Oh, wow. I haven't seen light in this room in a long time. We got all the tape paper down over the floors to protect those. Right, so the team has taken a lunch break, and I thought it would be a good time to get in here and see better what's happening in the bathroom. All right, so there were a lot of people in here for this tiny bathroom. Tile is down. Love the tile. Shower, we're getting there. Floor is down. Walls are done. Obviously the tile is going to come around here. We've got 2 whole walls and maybe a half a wall. And then they started working on the niche. They got that cut out and they built it up with some Durock. So we were trying to figure out what to do. We're going to use the regular tile in the niche, but we didn't want to use it on the bottom because it's this beveled tile and that would be weird. So I think what we're going to do is the slab of stone that we're going to use right here on the threshold. We're also going to cut it to go as the shelf in the niche so that we have a nice flat surface. So this is coming together. I don't know if you can see this, but Jesus has been prepping. He's got his laser level up and he is marking everything, measuring off. So that our kitchen cabinet will sit right here, just off of this door. He's marked our upper cabinets all the way around. We have decided we're going to start in the laundry room. So he's also done that in here, marking everything off, figuring out. We're going to come off the door here. We'll have a 3-inch spacer on that end, and then this whole wall will be cabinetry up to here. All right, y'all, this is exciting. The first 2 pieces of cabinets are going together. It's a filler, which is mounting to a utility cabinet, which is not that exciting, but it's the first step in putting the kitchen, or in this case, the laundry room, together. So the first cabinet's going back. He's already marked where the power is. He marked it inside the cabinet so we can cut that. I love having power in these cabinets. I have a printer in mine. I keep my Cricut in mine. You never know what you're going to want to plug up. So if you're thinking ahead, always put a receptacle. All right, it's obviously flat on the ground and it's real off on the wall. So we're going to have to figure out. There was never any doubt that we were going to need a bunch of shims to figure out what's off. All right, so that looks pretty level, right? Yeah. That means the wall is off. Ugh. We're going to need some shims up top. Now, the good thing is, there's going to be a cabinet up here, but there is going to be a little bit of gap. But we should have a little scribe strip that's going in there to cover that up. So this is like a jigsaw puzzle. We've got our floor plans. We've got our renderings. And then we've got to figure out exactly where everything falls. So we've already figured out this cabinet's got to move that way a little bit. We need more space between the hoods, or between the cabinets for the hood. So it's a lot of measure about 15 times, mark it, adjust it, and then go in to find the next one. So like this is the next base cabinet that goes right there. That would be this little guy. This is a cooktop, so we actually have a whole cabinet. Usually we would slide a range in this gap right here, but it's actually a cabinet with a cooktop. We'll have to modify that cooktop, or modify these drawers to hold that cooktop. And you can see this cabinet. See, it's just almost on that corner, and so it's definitely got to move down some. All right, so we mapped out the 15-inch, the 36-inch, and the 27-inch on the bottom, which is telling us where this piece has to slide over. So he's marked all that. And that's going to be a good-sized gap between these 2 cabinets. Now, we are building a custom hood, so it's actually great. It's going to give us plenty of room to build exactly what we want, or exactly what they want. So the corner cabinet is in place. We got this little 9-inch cabinet beside it. He's working on getting that lined up right now. These 2 have got to be perfectly plumb, the base and the wall cabinet, because that's where the fridge is going. So this is tedious work, but Jesus can do it. He has an eye for it and the patience for it. Okay, so meanwhile, do you remember a long time ago I showed you that the ceiling in the sunroom, trust me, that is the sunroom, it needs one more coat of paint. That paint just soaked it up. So we are gonna pause from cabinet installation and paint that ceiling. So once again, I spend the morning running errands, picking up materials. And when I get back, they have accomplished so much. I swear they get more done when I'm not here. Let me show you what all they have accomplished in the kitchen. All right, so the last time we were here, you saw 2 cabinets. Look at this, all the way around here, the fridge cabinet, the pantry cabinet, and now they've turned here and started laying out how we're doing this. This section is going to be a little bit difficult because of this window, the cabinet sits off the wall. You see, can you see right here? They've drawn that out. So everything's kind of pulling forward. And then we had to get creative. This cabinet and this cabinet, they're actually uppers. They're wall cabinets, but they're going to sit right here on the ground. So Jesus is building basically a new toe kick to go under each of those. So he's out there cutting now. I'm tickled. This is looking so good. Now, we're going to fill in that soffit and run crown all the way around, but we'll get to that once everything's in place. Now, y'all know that Jesus is my man. He can do anything. He's doing an amazing job. But he brought in a little extra help today. If you've been around, you may know this blast from the past. We got Gio and Jesus. We got the OG original guys back today. So do you remember yesterday I showed you that they were painting the ceiling? They had taped it up, so it looks so much better now. Now we've got that shine. You can see that subtle difference in color. Looks so much better. It's amazing. That was a coat of primer and 2 coats of paint, and it just soaked it up. So came back in with 2 more coats, and it definitely looks great. So you can see they made a little box. They're obviously putting that on the bottom of the cabinet, and that will bring it to the same height as these and give us that toe kick that jumps back, so that when we mount it with the sink cabinet and all of that, it'll look like it's always meant to be there. So slowly but steadily, you can see all these wires and pipes. They had to mark and drill holes for all of those. Of course, nothing's level and nothing's plumb. See all the shims they had put out. We did this board around the back. That'll help support the countertops. This is a slow, tedious process, but holy cow. Y'all, they have knocked this out. Let me show you. So yesterday, you saw that they were drilling the holes for the plumbing. So you saw this piece was there yesterday. They built all that around, brought it here, got all these support pieces. So this is going nowhere. This is our trash cabinet beside it. We've got room for a dishwasher here. And then these are those 2 little wall cabinets. Now we had to use wall cabinets on the floor because we couldn't handle that full depth. And if you weren't impressed enough by all that they've accomplished inside, they cleaned out this garage. They worked hard. Okay, so after all the hard work they've done in this garage and all the progress that they have made in this kitchen, we're gonna call it a week. So we will be back next week. I hope that you will come back too, because we're gonna be working still in the kitchen. We're gonna get some tile work done, and who knows what other projects we may take on.